I had to leave my business today because of Loves. They royally screwed me when I was under a service contract with them to get my truck fixed, and they took advantage of me. And not alone that, I've also got a paper showing, and it's on the top of my paper where it says 420, and they and my theory is they put that on there because they knew exactly what trailer it was that towed, because the trailer was towed on 420. And of course I had to get a bus ticket today, well, in the morning, to get back home and figure out what I'm going to do now.
So where's your truck? Is your truck still just at the Loves as well, or?
Yeah, the truck's still at the truck stop because I can't, because the guy this morning, he was like, well, I can get you another service guy that you can tow it over there. And I'm like, I don't have no more money. I told him, I was like, y'all screwed me. I have no more money.
What's going on with the truckers? Man, I do not know what to do to help this truck driver out. The wife just messaged me just desperately because her husband is an owner-operator. He bought a new truck, new to him, a black Freightliner FLD 120, and basically it just kept on having issues. And then after that, it broke down near Toms Brook, Virginia, and basically they towed it to the Loves. Here's the crazy part about this. The Loves tried to fix it and said it was a radiator. Well, he was there since the 4th, and they forgot to put in the order or something happened. He's been sitting there till now, almost a month, waiting for a radiator to be fixed. Now, at this time, he was on a live load, and the Loves truck stop let him put his trailer on the parking of their premises. Guess what? His truck doesn't have a radiator, it's having issues, so it got cold for a couple days, so he went and got a motel. Everybody knows that's his truck, and everybody knows that's his trailer there at that Loves. Guess what? He comes back, they towed it. So now he owes $2,000. He doesn't know how to get his truck out. And here's the crazy part about this. His truck, they said, was still having issues. He put down money on his truck, over $10,000 to buy this truck. It was a lemon, and he's fixed it back up, but now he's just lost hope. And so he left the truck at the Loves truck stop. And here's the map of that. And he's taking a bus ticket back home. In a few days, they're just going to tow his truck, and over probably $20,000 of his life savings is going to be gone because Loves is going to tow that truck. His wife is trying to do what they can to get the trailer out, but it's no good if they don't have a truck to pull it with. So, mother truckers, I do not know how to help this man at all. If any of you live near Toms Brook and you just know how to help him at all so that they don't tow his livelihood, this truck of his, that would be so helpful. Here's his phone number. Here's his information. I tried to do a recording with them, but their internet was poor where they were at. But mother truckers, if you have any information of how he could get his truck out of that Loves truck stop at least so they don't tow that truck, so he has a chance of just making it. I don't know what to do to help him. But mother truckers, comment down below. Let me know if you have any suggestions at all. Here's his email. Here's his phone number.
I was at the Loves. Well, actually, I broke down off of Interstate 66 over a month ago, and I was towed to the Loves in Toms Brook, Virginia, and this was on the 4th. And then on the 5th, they had ordered a radiator and a tank for the truck I had. And it was a 2000 Freightliner FLD 120. And they said that the radiator and stuff should be in on the 8th. Well, the 8th come and gone. And I kept on checking in every day. And they kept on saying, oh, it's not arrived. It's not arrived. Well, I think it was like maybe the 14th, 15th. I had told them to let me speak to the people that they ordered the parts from, which was a place called Excel Truck Group or something like that. And I called them, and then they gave me the shipping, which was Averett Express. And Averett told me that nobody ever even picked the parts up. And of course, I'm pretty irritated at the moment finding out this when Love's should have told me in the first place, which I don't think they even followed up on that or anything. And see, that's another thing that Love's corporate told me, was that Love's shop should have created a case for this, but they never did.
On the 8th.
And well, I ended up getting a motel.
Because living in the
somewhere
truck for
around
2.5
the
weeks wasn't going to
15th,
work out anymore.
And I was in a motel for 4 or 5 days waiting for something to happen. And I come back to Love's, and then my trailer's gone. And the people in the shop were like, well, you need to find out, because there's a lot of theft of trailers going on. And me and my wife, we talked to Love's, the store, and they said that, that trailer was towed.
After remarking, who gave you permission to
well, I asked
bring
them, I'm
your
like,
trailer
why was my trailer towed? Especially when I told everybody in the shop, and I let people know in the store what my trailer number was, and that I was broke down. I could not start my
what it
truck
looked
or
like,
anything.
where it was, and that we were under an open service ticket.
Yeah, and of course I had to turn around and order the radiator and the tank myself. And it finally arrived 2 days ago, and then Love's put it on, which it took them 20 hours to put it on, which that was kind of unheard of, especially when it's supposed to be 6.5 hours. And I also told them that I needed the check valves on the engine taken off and blown out, and have that done so that it would run right. All right. Well, I got the truck back yesterday morning, or no, it was actually yesterday afternoon, and they had not done that. The only thing they done was the radiator and the tank. And because when I got the truck, I took it out in the yard of the Love's, and it started doing this. It started doing like a chugging sound, like it was trying to die because it wasn't getting enough fuel. And so I parked the truck, and I called inside Love's, and I told them, I was like, look, I asked somebody to clean the check valves and stuff like that. I told 3 different people at Love's to do that. And they said, no, that wasn't done. And I told them, I was like, well, I called the prior night from them doing the work, and the next morning at 5 o'clock, reminding them to do the check valves, because I had a problem with that when I was in Salt Lake City, Utah, and they cleaned it out, and that took care of the problem. Well, somebody in Love's comes out today, and they're like, oh no, it's not the check valves. You got something wrong with your what was that, injector harness or something like that. Which, you can't even see the injector harness, so how are you supposed to know it's supposed to be the injector harness? And so I had to leave my business today because of Love's. They royally screwed me when I was under a service contract with them to get my truck fixed, and they took advantage of me. And not alone that, I've also got a paper showing, and it's on the top of my paper where it says 420. and they and my theory is they put that on there because they knew exactly what trailer it was that towed, because the trailer was towed on 420.
That's crazy. So the trailers, where's your trailer now?
The trailer's in
towing, and it's being held
in Hawk.
hostage for
It's in the
$2,000.
tow yard because I can't afford to get it out. I used every bit of money I had to stay afloat in Virginia. See, this has been going on for a month, and buying, doing hotels, getting your food and stuff like that. Plus, I had, there's no Uber here, so I had to get taxis, and of course, I had to get a bus ticket today. Well, in the morning to get back home and figure out what I'm going to do now.
So where's your truck? Is your truck still just at the Loves as well, or?
The truck's still at the truck stop because I can't, because the guy this morning, he was like, well, I can get you another service guy that you can tow it over there. And I'm like, I don't have no more money. I told him, I was like, y'all screwed me. I have no more money. I mean, what's somebody supposed to do? And Love's even said that somebody at Love's should have opened up some kind of service, whatever it was.
A case.
They should have opened it up, a service case, to figure out what was going on, and nobody ever did. But yet they tell me that, we can't get your trailer back.
So you're pretty much telling me that because of a radiator, radiator problem that took out your business because it took them a month to situate that.
Yeah, I lost my business because
kidnapped the trailer and are holding it for ransom.
Wanted to, and I know they get kickbacks from all this. I mean, they got to, they give these contracts to these tow companies, and they're making money. So why would they lose money just to help somebody else? They're not out to help people. They're out to screw people. That's what it sounds like.
Now that truck, is that truck in your name, or what is that? Whose truck is that as of right now?
Well, I was buying the truck. It was in my name, but it wasn't completely paid off. I probably had ran 3 loads with that truck since I had it. I dropped $10,000 down on that truck. And within the first week and a half, that was the first time it broke down. It broke down in Salt Lake City, Utah. Well, actually, it broke down at the Loves in Tula, Utah. I had to get it fixed there. It cost me $2,100.
But they did a good job.
I had to get some service done in Tucson, Arizona. And then I had to, of course,
who also did
right here. I just got done spending $5,000, which I wish I hadn't spent now because I'm screwed. What else is new?
We need to find out where that Loves is, and we need to find somebody that can get that truck for you and put it on their yard for you.
Yeah.
If there's somebody.
See, I don't know what to do because area. I know, hell, just to get it towed there, it costed me, it was 10 miles. It costed me $700 just to get it towed there.
What Alex is saying, that with almost 300,000 subscribers, maybe there's somebody who can help us get the truck to safety, because they're going to tow it from Loves now. That's the start.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. I mean, hey, I believe in miracles, but just nothing seems to be looking up for us right now. I've been away from my family for 2 months. I've not seen my wife, well, except for on video calls. I've not been able to hug my daughter, hug my wife, or anything in 2 months because of all this crap. And
how much money did you end up spending in the last month?
What's that?
How much money did you end up spending in the last month alone?
I'm sorry, somebody drove by. It's hard to hear anything.
He asked, how much money have you spent in the last month on the truck?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's not really the last month. It's since I started. Because see, I broke down a month ago, but just within the last, man, I'd say since I've had this truck, man, I've made $5,000 and I've spent $9,500 just keeping it going. I mean, it just seems like every time and not just that, but back in March, the truck that I had for a year on the road, it blew up in Raleigh, North Carolina. I mean, it was pushing so much oil.
Here's my question is, you can't get your trailer out because is that your trailer?
Well, it's not my trailer.
The guy that's selling us the truck is
the guy was going to be selling me the truck and the trailer. I was going to be paying the truck off because see, I still owed $15,000 on the truck, but I was actually going to be telling him, look, we're going to have to renegotiate on this because, he told me that it was a perfect truck. He was like, just needs a little TLC. He didn't tell me it was going to cost me $10,000, $12,000 to keep this going. Hey, baby.
Hey, Daddy.
So you let me know what you want to do. I mean, we could put the word out and try to get someone to get your truck somewhere safe, and then the trailer. I don't know if that's if you're trying to have
Yes.
I mean, I
the
would
trailer
love to keep
pulled out or pay
safe
for the trailer.
I mean, if it's even possible. I mean, it's. I'd love to be able to keep
A lawyer
keep the show on the
suggested,
road, but
Michael,
I just think it's really dirty
one of the lawyers
how Loves did this. And
one of the lawyers
me and my wife were on the phone with Love's headquarters yesterday, and the guy told us on the phone, he said, well, Love's is private property, so we can tow you for whatever reason we want.
Or no reason at all.
Man.
My research with the lawyers indicated that, one, get the trailer out of there. We have Dad call instead of us, and maybe they'll accept his payment. Remember how the towing company only accepts cash exclusively? One of the lawyers suggested have Dad call up there, see if they would take a credit card from him for the next. Alex is suggesting put it on the air. Maybe some of that area will see it, and we'll say, "I got you, man," and get you to safety. Otherwise, you're gonna lose the truck.
Yeah, definitely. Text me the Loves where that truck is and what truck it is, and I could just put the word out there and see if there's any companies or people around that could maybe help, tow that truck, to somewhere safe at least.
Okay. I'll get my wife to send me your number or something, and I can text you the address to where
I already sent it.
The truck's at, and I can give you
send me pictures
because it's got my company name on it.
Looks like and stuff.
I did. I sent you the details, and I'll get a picture to you now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a black Freightliner FLD 120, and it's got my company name on it, which is Brabsontransport.
Okay. Let me make a video and pretty much it sounds like you were breaking down because of a radiator issue. They didn't have the parts. You've been stuck there pretty much almost a month, and they've been dicking you around. And now you took a couple of days just to stay in a motel because the truck doesn't work, so you didn't have AC or heater. And then they towed the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they waited till the 20th to tow me from the 4th. And man.
Well,
I just
let me just put a thing out there and just see.
I can't believe humanity.
What I can do is, do you mind do you mind if I put your number out there or email out there so that people could contact you?
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, hey, maybe something will come out about this because, I think something should be done. I think love should have to answer to their actions because they should not have done that. That was dirty.
And so so I'm going to I'm just going to make a real quick video, put this all up together, and then hopefully I know someone that's close that can work something out with you. But I am going to put your text me the number that you want them to call if anyone can help at all.
Okay, I'll get my wife to send you the my phone number and stuff and my email.
Okay, and I'm
to you.
Yeah,
and
I mean, of course, I can't make any promises, but I'll
hopefully
put the word out, and hopefully someone close can help.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.